Yeah, a big welcome to you, my dear Scorpio. The sun has moved into Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is the archer. Sagittarius is wanting to have experiences, wanting to go out into the world, and wanting to have adventure. And the energy of Sagittarius is fire and fire. He is the one that searches the most. And Temperance, guardian angel Michael, is giving us an awareness of we are the cup ourselves. We are within this cup of cups. And these two cups are coming from the lovers, the two people that are standing there in Gemini. And Gemini is the lovers, is the search for self. And here you are finding yourself by exchanging yourself constantly back and forth between male and female, between these two extreme opposites called polarity. And so for me, the forward bend is the one point to go within and find within my own central angelic nature, because the name of the card is Samek, and Samek in Hebrew is a tent pole where I can have shelter, where I am protected, which is what Sagittarius is all about. He protects, he fights, he's a warrior. And when we go deep within, we find through the spine, we find then the guardian angel ourselves, within ourselves. Now this is highlighting the moon, which is in your sign, and the moon right now is 1.3% full of 100%. And that means the crescent moon, right, is really thin. It's barely visible. I mean, we're not going to see it. Usually I sometimes see it. It's a bright day today, and sometimes I see a little sliver. I don't see anything. So on the 4th, which is then tomorrow, on the 4th, tomorrow, we will have a new moon in Sagittarius. And so here you are getting just a little highlight into the connections. The most important connections that you will have is yourself at this point. And the Scorpio energy, the death card, the truly letting go, you feel it. You really feel it. The phoenix rising above the earth, you yourself become the Scorpio. You yourself start understanding what it means to bring yourself into an opposite position, into an upside down. And then we have the two fish here in the subconscious, rising out of the subconscious, which is then the word, the Hebrew word for this card, which is noon. And noon is the Hebrew word for fish, and fish are always our subconscious. Are the feet that I bring above my head, are the feet that I create a new way of consciousness. The ego I completely let go, and that's what the death card is saying. I let go of all these different forms of egos, even the priest that is greeting death. It's very interesting in these cards, so I like to still show them, because each of these cards have a way of expressing what death or transformation really means. And even the child down here, he doesn't even know that death is coming. And the young girl that's looking away, she doesn't want to see. And the king, who is or has to have a big ego, he already lies dead on the floor. And this is not a scary card, unless, of course, there's a lot of negative cards around Scorpio. Then it could mean a literal death, I mean an actual death. You are the King of Cups, and the King of Cups sits in the middle of the ocean. If your birthday is October 13 to November 12, this is your court card. And it's saying that you are emotionally go quite deep into the deepest ocean, and this is where we also find the fish. The fish doesn't like to be at the edge of the ocean. The fish are in the middle of the ocean to catch them. So here there are metaphors for you to look deep within into coming out of what it is that you would like to come out, right? Each time when there's a reading, the combination now of Sagittarius highlighting the moon, and even though it's just a really small crescent moon, you still get a little bit of this energy towards you, this to have an experience, right? You want to have an experience in your connections, in your way of connecting with people, and that's what a connection is. The planet Pluto is the judge for that, and it's your planet, and of course for Sagittarius it's Jupiter, the wise one. So I am creating now a bigger deck out of the Light Seer Tarot and the Mystical Moments Oracle, and I want to pull a Creativity Oracle card. I really love what they write here: visions of enchantment to guide and inspire magic makers. So if you're a magic maker, I hope so, you are, this is the right place for you. So I am shuffling for this card. And there it is. I just recently had this card. I'm not remembering where it was. I think in Virgo or in Libra, I'm not sure. So these cards are made of fabric, and it's really beautiful how they put these together, and I want you to look into it and just feel what it makes you feel. First, before I give you the name of the card. The name of the card is Happy Accident. Fortunate accidents can act as guides to edit and be open to where you should go next. The number of this card is 61. 6 is the Lovers, the opposite sign to Sagittarius, and 1 is the Magician. Together it's a 7, which is the Chariot, the success. Happy accidents for me is that two people come together and all of a sudden anything is possible. A happy accident doesn't happen by just because it happens. Happy accidents are orchestrated by the two souls they want to meet. They decided that one day they will meet exactly this way, so that they really remember the meeting. It's not like, oh, I googled, or I was on an online platform and I was looking through a lot of people. Nevertheless, there are signs as well in that kind of encounter, right? But of course, a happy accident is something that just happens, like suddenly there is this like shift in you because of the way another person behaves, or another person is creating a reaction within you. So, if I look at the first two cards and incorporate the happy accidents, it's giving me an awareness that your life was quite, you have everything and you get even more, which is almost like you get this meeting with this other person, but something in you is not really enjoying it. It's almost like you so spoiled, you take it almost for granted that there is something coming into your life that is very special, that you are not even realizing how special that is. Four of Cups is Moon in Cancer, and it's the 7. It's the success. It's almost like you spoiled with success. You had success. And now something more is even coming into your life. And it's interesting because she's looking at this happy accident and it's shifting you. It's really shifting you. It's then bringing even more to the foreground that you are ready to learn that when you have everything, that even one more cup is something special. And so it's not a happy accident, it's actually fortunate that you get this accident, because then it can guide you and edit you to open you where you should go next, because for some reason you don't know where to go next. And it's very clear where you need to go next. It's clear that you need to go to a higher consciousness, that you need to go and then become here the number 8, 1 and 7. And 1 and 7 is then the number 8, which is the double of this 4. And then you go immediately to the 8, which is amplifying, which is highlighting your spiritual growth, which is bringing your spiritual growth to a whole new level. After that, you have a Gemini coming into your life, and here Gemini is running to his motorcycle. He has one bird, and his planet is Mercury. And here you have Jupiter. Jupiter, the planet of the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, the planet for Sagittarius. The planet that is right now also through Sagittarius giving you an awareness that with this highlighted energy, with this going up energy, your luck is turning, your wheel is spinning, you are shifting and start realizing you need to take action. Start realizing that you need to get up, and you go up, and then you need to get running. You need to do something. Now this is only mental. It's not really a doing per se. It's not like you are really running. You're running in your mind towards a place, towards a motorcycle, so you can even be faster. And that is activating the wheel of fortune. That is activating this wheel, and we see in a minute where the wheel is turning. And unfortunately it's turning down into the Five of Cups. So from Four of Cups to Five of Cups, together these counted together is Nine of Cups, which is a completion. You are witnessing the spinning of the Wheel of Fortune, the spinning of Jupiter. Jupiter is one of the biggest planets in our solar system. It's the biggest planet. I mean, it's huge. And to understand that this planet has an enormous effect on us, particularly in things of luck and the belief of fortunate accidents. It's almost like you don't believe in this kind of encounter. It's almost like you're jaded. You can't believe that this is happening because the way you look at it, you're like, really? Well, I don't know. And then nevertheless, you have a protection of the sun. The sun in Sagittarius. The sun giving a little light to you. So it's almost like there's some hopelessness here, and you're affected by that. And now the Wheel of Fortune is spinning, and it's spinning into the dark, it's spinning down, it's spinning into the earth, it's spinning down. And it's necessary because, as you can see, the Three Cups here, it's almost like the universe is taking you away these Three Cups. And it gave you one and you didn't appreciate it. And then it made you move up. It made you awake. It woke you up. It brought enormous light to you, and in that light you started in your mind moving forward. And that movement forward gave you then the awareness, that movement in your head, realizing that this is shifting, and now it's taking away those three, which is what blocked you, and you now have another one to the one that you had, and that will come in the near future. But what it is, that extra cup, right? Three are leaving. These three are leaving. You still have one, which is the one here on your hand, but you also get one on your feet. And the one with your feet is you. The one with the feet is you, because you're bringing your feet above your head. Wow. I mean, you see that? This cup, you have one cup where your hand is touching. See, this cup is touching your hand. This is the one that you got. And something happened. Something was like, no. So the Wheel of Fortune was spinning you down, right? Down. Spinning you down so that you lose those three, and you started holding on to this one, and then you got yours, and you got in a letting go. Now, I don't say it's a death. I don't say it's but it's a big transformation. It's almost like a happy accident or fortunate accident is waking you up, and it's saying, hey, wake up. Wake up, because the way you've been living your life is not good for you. neither the people around you. And as you can see, it's pulling her down into the dark, but there is a little white spot, and that's when the transformation happens. You have that white star, you have that white, you have that light within you, and you know that is consciousness. That is the higher consciousness that always survives. If the body dies, that's okay, but higher consciousness survives. Then you get this card upside down. Now in the oracle cards, she doesn't explain these cards upside down, but it works. As you can see, here is the white spot and here's the white cloud. And this is the treasured memories. The number 18, which is a 9 again. So these 9 cups, 9 and 9, there is a completion happening within your awareness, within your consciousness, where you release these treasured moments. These are treasured emotional moments, and you are realizing something. You're really realizing something very profound. And then you let go. You let go. You must let go. Now, of course, if it's up here, then it would say, okay, you have it all 3 up, 1, 2, 3, and just this one is down. But it did come upside down, so I'm not reading it as a positive energy. I'm reading it as something that you have to let go. Because when I see this, and this is down here, it's saying, again, something is needing to leave you, is needed. It's really important that you let go of it, because, I mean, this is you. This is Scorpio. This is the death card. This is the transformation. And it's, you feel the transformation of the moon having now 1.2%. Before it was 1.3, that was the number 4. And you are the number 4, the 13. I began the reading with 1.3% to this card. And now it's going down even more. And it's saying, let go. Let go of things that are not working anymore. You're holding on to things that want to go. You need to let go. And even treasured memories, you need to let go, because after that comes the 7 of Pentacles. That's Saturn in Taurus. And Saturn is an intense energy. Saturn is, it's the past. Saturn is solid. Saturn is conform, right? You need to let go of that conform energy, that something new can grow. I mean, this is an intense energy, and there could be a loss. There could be a loss. Because, like I said, the Wheel of Fortune is going down into the earth. It's going down into the earth. It's something is leaving you. Emotions are leaving you. Right? Like I said, it's leaving. These 3 cups are leaving. And the 1 cup and your cup here. You are the cup, the 1 cup on your feet. You are this cup. This is the other cup God gave you. So you got to find yourself, not another partner. It's not about a relationship. It's about you. You got to let go of something of you that's not working anymore. It's not working. And even those treasured memories, they're not. You have to let go. It's the past. It's the past. And something new is coming. Something new wants to grow. And you need to attend it. You need to give it the light, which you have. You have the light. You can give this a really beautiful energy. Now, where is this bringing you? The Hanged Man, which is the pre-stage of this one, which is always First is the Hanged Man, there is the light, and then comes Scorpio, it's the number 12. And that's the number 3. And that's the 1.2% that's moved in this reading to the number 3, right? We began with the 4, 1.3% full, which is tiny, tiny crescent moon. But still, it was the number 4. It was 1.3, the number 13 down here. And now when I pick this card and I look down, it's 1.2. And it's 1 and 2. You see? This is so powerful, this reading. It's like, wow, even for me, this like having this website here, seeing how the moon is shifting in real, right? 11 o'clock and 16 minutes. I mean, it's crazy. So you are going through a big transformation, but it's good. It's really good. Let it go. Let it go. Let this bubble go, because you need to attend yourself new and fresh. You need to attend yourself, and it's 7. It's the crown chakra. The crown chakra is important because that's where you went here with the 17, the Miss Sunshine. That's also here with the 761, with the happy accident, right? It's important that you understand that this happy accident, that this accident where these 3 cups are taken away from you, it's something. When accident happens like this, it's a warning. More can come. If you don't listen, right, then you really get some huge shift. And the shift will come because the way it's going, it's not healthy anymore. And remember, something is growing, that you put your attention to it. You with your left hand, right? You put your attention to it. And even though things are leaving, things are going down, the going down into the earth is saying as well that something new can grow. You see that? It's going down. Just putting this pick stack down. It's going down into the earth, so that a new seed can be planted, that a new seed, a new growth cycle can begin. And of course these are together, right? So that's the number 9. It's you letting go of things that are not working. And these 3, it didn't fulfill you. So this one left, and this one on your hand, and the one on your foot, which is you, Scorpio, right? The feet above your head. Try to practice this position. It will do you good. It will do you good. And prepare yourself with lots of back bends. Open your heart, and receive the light, like the number 7, receive the light into this happy accidents. That is like a fortunate thing. It's good that this is happening because you know where to go next. Okay, intense, but quite good, very good. I mean, it can always be like happy, right? These readings are, this is what comes up, right? And I think this is the guardian angel talking to you. The guardian angel is saying, yes, you got to bring your feet above your head. You got to come out, and you got to be you. You got to be you, because this is the pre-stage of the death card, right? And I see underneath now, and I want to give you that because then maybe it's easier for you to let go. The High Priestess is coming. So allow yourself to release of all the things that are not working here. Allow yourself, because something much, much more powerful is coming to you. The stream of consciousness is coming to you. The Miss Sunshine is clearly already indicating here in between that something new is wanting to come to you. That's it. Beautiful. Remember, release. Bow down. If you cannot do this pose, bow down and find your inner angel. Find your guardian angel. I hope I see you in the next reading. That's when we have the sun in Capricorn. Until then, I thank you so much for watching. Namaste.